Hey guys, Wild Willie here. I just really want to talk about three or four actually quick items. Overlooked prep items that I didn't even really, I knew I had, but I didn't really consider them preps or what they were in the back of the mind. But I'm going to go over with them right now. Three of them are pretty decent. One of them might surprise you a little bit. So anyways, right over my left shoulder here, you'll see a barometer on the wall. Barometer is a great thing to have. It can tell you when bad weather's coming in, system changes, blah, blah, blah. And if you got no power, no hydro, no way to communicate nothing or no information coming in, that just might be your only lifeline as far as there's more bad weather coming. Over my right shoulder, you'll see something on the other wall, battery operated clock. All my clocks were power necessity. They were all plugged in. So I said, oh shit, I dug that one out and I hung it up. Now I've got a battery operated clock in case the power goes out. I can figure out how long it's gone out and whatnot. And there's two more items I'm going to show you right now. This right here, guys, HD antenna. Whether you spend $20 on one, whether you spend $80 on one. I've got $20 ones, I've got $80 ones in my basement. They both work the same. I mean, if I was going to mount it outside, this one would probably be better. But you know what? I get 20 channels, all local, all free-to-air channels, 4K HD ready. They're good things to have. That way, if the internet goes down, your cable goes down, as long as you have a power supply to run your TV and run this aerial, you're going to get the channels you need. You're going to get your local news stations. You're going to get the emergency information you need. And that was one of the big things. I had enough power to run the Blu-ray player and the TV for the kid, but as far as information, I had to rely on ham radio or just radio in general. Now I can actually physically watch the stuff I want to see as it's happening. So another great thing to have. And here's the last one, guys, and probably the most surprising. Everyone knows what this is. I'll turn around in a second. Echo Dot, Amazon thing. I don't really like these things per se, but I like it for the music. Someone gave me one. I'm a music nut. But there's two really good perks to use in this this app, and I'm going to show, or using this thing, I'm going to show you both what they are in a second. First, let's open this one. Alexa, open Virtual Nurse.
Let's get started. I'm Virtual Nurse. I can provide you with information about illnesses, medications, and first aid. This app is for informational and educational purposes only. Please always dial 999 or your country's equivalent emergency number, if it's an emergency. How can I help you today?
How do I stop a nosebleed?
To stop a nosebleed, sit down and firmly pinch the soft part of your nose, just above your nostrils, for at least 10 to 15
Alexa,
minutes.
stop. So you can ask for specific help for specific illnesses. You can describe your illnesses. By the way, a nosebleed, you know what the best thing to do to stop a nosebleed is? Put vinegar on a cloth, inhale through, put the cloth to your nose, inhale through your nose while you're pinching, and breathe out your mouth. The vapor from the vinegar, the acidity cauterizes the blood vessels. But anyways, that's a really neat one to have if you got your illnesses you're not too sure about or you're stuck in, you can't get to the doctors and you want to describe your symptoms to the virtual nurse. It'll help, or it'll help you out possibly. Another really cool one, I'll see if I can send her on a goose chase to spew out everything she can handle, is this one. Alexa, open Crisis Response.
Welcome to Crisis Response. You can say things like, tell me about tsunami, how do I get ready for landslides and debris flow, or what do I do during power outages? What would you like to learn about?
Tell me about ice storms.
Thunderstorm and lightning.
Alexa, stop. Tell me about ice storms.
This type of event is not supported by this skill yet. You can ask for information about earthquakes, home fires, floods, active shooters, explosions, and terrorism, chemical emergencies, food safety during emergencies, hurricanes, landslides, and debris flow, extreme heat, nuclear power plant emergencies, thunderstorm, and lightning, tornadoes, tsunami, volcanoes, wildfires, snowstorms, and extreme cold, power outages, nuclear explosions, epidemics, and pandemics.
Alexa, stop.
Thank you for using Crisis Response. When you need help again, you know where to find it.
So it's pretty cool that way. She explains to you, if you would drill down for the specific situation you're in, assuming you have power and internet, she can tell you what to do pre, what to do during, and what to do after. It's a good little thing to have as far as I sit there and go over stuff with my son while we're sitting here, and he learns it too. What to do before, what to do during, what to do after. So it's kind of a neat little thing to have. Not that I put much faith in this little unit, but I do like it. Anyways, guys, I'm Wild Willie, and I gotta get trucking. Remember, it's not a question if the shit hits the fan, it's a question of when, so always be prepared.